Something that we were after, and I think Dean just captured it brilliantly.
1, 2, 3, 4.
My collaboration with Alan is a very close one. I mean, we've done every movie together and every TV show since Romancing the Stone, where we first found each other. I collaborate with Alan the same way I do an actor. I consider the music to be a character in the movie, and I give Alan direction like I give an actor. Most of the time we're always in sync, but in the times that we aren't, when Alan asks for direction, I give him the same type I give an actor, which is what I feel the music should be doing emotionally. And I never ever suggest what it should sound like or ever start to talk about it in any kind of technical terms or musical terms, because I don't know anything about it, but I know what I want to evoke as a feeling and as an emotion. And I think Alan is very receptive to that, and I think that's what makes our collaboration what it is.
One of the dictums that Bob gave to Alan was, I don't have a lot of money, I don't have a lot of really big images on the screen in Back to the Future 1, so make the music really big so that it'll make the movie seem bigger than it really is. And Alan delivered that in spades.
Here. I already got a gun.
I think the third movie is much more of a human journey and a more spiritual idea. The first movie is very much an 80s movie. I mean, it really taps into that materialistic idea of what success is in the 80s. I mean, we really played that, what young people were thinking, which maybe isn't as admirable as it felt at the time.
You okay? Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah. Everything is great.
How you write anything is always the hardest thing to describe. I think our humor is very irreverent. Our feelings about humor is that we share this one true belief, which is that nothing is sacred, and everything can and should be lampooned and made fun of and exposed for what it really is.
Since you're new here, I'm going to cut you a break today. So why don't you make like a tree and get out of here?
So we share that belief about humor. It just comes from the energy of being in the room together, and we just start layering jokes on top of each other. It's a true sort of collaboration. There's no kind of form to it. It's sort of free-form writing. And then when we agree that something works, we write it down.
Tell me, future boy, who's president of the United States in 1985?
Ronald Reagan.
Ronald Reagan? The actor? Then who's vice president? Jerry Lewis?
Reagan loved Back to the Future, and the story that we heard was that when the Reagan joke came on, he made the projectionist stop the movie, roll it back, and run it again. He laughed his head off. He loved it. So he took it exactly in the right way. It's funny, some people think, boy, you guys really slammed it to Reagan, and we weren't doing it so much as a slam at Reagan as to say, isn't it insane that an actor could become president? Whether you agree with Reagan or not, this is an insane idea, and that's what people would be reacting to. One of the biggest kicks that we got was when President Reagan, at the end of one of his State of the Union addresses, he quoted Back to the Future. He said, we're taking America back to the future, and as they said in that movie, where we're going, we won't need roads. At that moment, Back to the Future entered a level into the American culture, into the world culture probably, that it'll be there forever. The phrase Back to the Future is something now that shows up in magazines all the time.